was wondering.
Hmm?
Would you like the giant Lego for Christmas?
What?
Reminds me of when you used to make model airplanes with the children. Got so cross when they wanted to join in.
These British matches don't stick. It's typical. Buy Swedish in future.
Yes, sir.
I was so looking forward to finishing this tonight. It's the culmination of 14 months' work.
Why have you got Big Ben showing different times? Well, this side says 12:15, and all the rest say 3 o'clock.
Nonsense, they all say 3 o'clock.
Maybe this side's slow.
Look, there's the big hand and there's the little hand. 3 o'clock, it's quite clear.
This is a fascinating book. I'm going to recommend to Edgar that we publish.
Which is that?
A Herbal Guide to Healthy Life.
Oh, yes. The one full of recipes for dock leaf salad and nettle tea.
It's about homeopathic medicine curing illness through nature. I'm meeting the author first thing in the morning.
Well, to me, it's a load of eyewash. But if you think enough crackpots will buy it, then by all means, let's publish. A highly profitable area, the loony market.
Try reading this one, then. It could make a fortune.
What's that?
Matchstick modelling for the prematurely senile.
You know what I mean? All that alternative medicine crowd, they all tend to be one brick short of a load.
You do talk a lot of twaddle. This is an alternative to drugs.
Well, you can keep your woodland cures. Give me a hot water bottle and a couple of aspirins any day. I don't know what we're arguing about. I've agreed we should publish the book.
Yes, because you think it'll make a profit.
Of course, I'm sales and marketing director. My job is to safeguard the bottom line. My phone's ringing. Who's calling me at this time of night?
If you don't answer it, you'll never know. Or maybe it's Edgar phoning from New York.
Don't be ridiculous. Donald Fairchild?
I have Mr. Franklin for you. Please hold.
It's Edgar calling me from New York.
Don't be ridiculous.
You're through now.
Shh.
Don, I hope I didn't wake you.
No, I'm working. I was just looking at that homeopathic medicine book.
Well, thank the Lord I got a hold of you. I need your help.
Oh, what is it, Edgar? What can I do?
I need to talk to Caroline urgently. I don't seem to have her number.
Oh. It's 0296 231 90.
I know, thanks. See you tomorrow.
He just wanted your number.
And thanks for giving it to him.
I wonder what he wants.
Well, we'll know in a few seconds. At least I will.
What a nerve. Ringing at this time of night just to get someone else's number.
New York calling. Hello?
Miss Caroline Fielding?
Oh, speaking.
I have Mr. Franklin for you. Please hold.
Good heavens, it's Edgar phoning from New York.
Caroline!
Oh, hello, Edgar. What a lovely surprise.
I'm sorry to call at this late hour. I hope you weren't asleep.
No, I'm still working. I've been on the phone most of the evening trying to persuade Donald to publish the homeopathic medicine book.
But I wanted to get a hold of you before I left for London. Listen, can you keep Sunday free?
Sunday, certainly. I've got nothing planned.
Good. My father and I have persuaded Shirley Lee Sheffield to let Oasis UK publish her next book.
Oh, that's marvelous.
Yeah, well, the thing is, she's going to be in London over the weekend, and it's imperative the two of you meet. She's incredibly particular about her relationship with her editor.
Oh, I understand.
Well, my plane leaves in a couple of hours, and I'll be going straight to the office. I've called a meeting for 10:30 to announce the news.
Okay, Edgar. I'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.
What's going on? What was all that about Sunday?
Oh, that was a private conversation. I don't think I'm at liberty to tell you. He has persuaded Shirley Lee Sheffield to let Oasis have the British rights to her next book. He's going to announce it at a meeting first thing in the morning.
Shirley Lee... Fantastic.
He wants me to meet her on Sunday.
You? Why you? Why not me?
Well, apparently she's incredibly particular about her relationship with her editor.
What about our sales and marketing director? I'm the one who'll be selling a lousy book.
Oh, come on. You said yourself you're just there to safeguard the bottom line.
Did you put my model in a safe place?
You know what Mrs. Bentley's like? She'll probably hoover it up or something.
It's in the drawing room.
Oh, Lord. Go and dust it and crush the thing.
I've told her not to touch it. Oh, you are in a bad mood.
Well, I still think it's a bit off.
What?
Edgar not asking me to keep Sunday free.
He'll probably ask you today. Why do you think he's called the meeting?
He's leaving it rather late. I might have arranged to go away for the weekend. Why didn't he ask me last night?
Well, you haven't and he didn't, so stop whinging.
I still think it's a bit off.
Stop grumbling.
I don't think I should be the last to know when we acquire a best-selling author.
You're not the last to know. I just happen to be the first to know.
I know.
But remember, you're not supposed to know.
I know. That's what rankles.
I know.
Okay. See you in a few minutes.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Let's both get on the train here.
I'm supposed to be living in Gerrard's Cross. The least I can do is get on the train there. You can guarantee the one time we both get on the train here together, we'll be spotted by someone. It's Sod's Law.
Someone could see you dropping me off.
Exactly. Get a move on.
Bad tempered this morning. Bye.
I say, do you mind? I've got a train to catch.
Attention, please. This is an announcement. Owing to circumstances beyond our control, there will be no further trains to London until 10:05.
Thank you very much. This is very inconvenient, you know. What's the problem?
Leaves is on the line.
Leaves on the line.
I'll be talking to Mr. Franklin later today, but I think Herbal Guide will be our winner.
Oh, I'm so pleased. Excuse me.
You really should have telephoned to tell me you weren't well. I could have shifted the meeting.
Oh, don't worry. As soon as I get home, I'm going to bed with a hot water bottle and a couple of aspirins.
I would have thought that perhaps...
Caroline. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you had someone with you.
Oh, Anthea, this is Edwina Norton. She wrote a Herbal Guide to Healthy Life. Sorry. This is Anthea Duxbury. She's our export sales director.
How nice to meet you.
Oh, don't come too close. I've got the most terrible cold.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Could I have a quick word? It's rather important. You haven't seen Donald Fairchild this morning, have you?
No.
Well, you do know we've got this meeting at 10:30.
Yes.
Well, I've got to tell Donald that he's not here.
But it's 10:15 now.
I know. It's so unlike him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry about this.
I must go anyway. I'll wait to hear from you then.
Yes. Give me a couple of days. Thanks so much for coming in.
Pleasure. Bye.
Bye. I hope you feel better soon.
No, thank you. You know what they say, there's no cure for the common cold. Bye.
He should have been here ages ago.
I know. I'm very worried.
What on earth could have happened to him? I don't understand it. I saw him on the platform at Gerrard's Cross.
You spoke to him?
No, I waved. He just missed the train, only by a second.
Quite. If I can get here from New York, surely Don can make the effort to arrive on time from Gerrard's Cross. Well, we'll give him a couple more minutes. I want to hang on for him because I have some exciting news resulting from my trip to New York.
Yes, I know. Oh, hang on a sec. Mr. Fairchild, you're to go to the boardroom immediately. Mr. Franklin's called everyone to a meeting. You're terribly late.
Here, darling Nicky, put my car in the car park.
But Mr. Fairchild, I can't drive. Sorry about that.
And as you know, there is an enormous interest in homeopathy and herbal medicine these days.
We've looked into it very carefully.
Yes, Donald's excellent research shows it could be very profitable.
Well, profit apart, I see this book as being of great service to our readers. Well, this subject is very dear to my heart. I've always believed in the intrinsic medicinal value of natural products. You know, I regularly take these 3 times a day.
What are they?
Capsules of garlic.
Really?
Oh, yeah, 3 times a day. You know, garlic is to the body what disinfectant is to a drain.
Fascinating.
I'm frightfully sorry, Edgar. All the trains were cancelled and I had to come in by car. The traffic was horrendous.
Don, I arrived on time and I came from New York.
Yes, but you weren't travelling on British Rail.
Well, the train can be very unreliable. We had a suicide attempt on our line this morning.
That wasn't me.
What was the problem?
Leaves on the line. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
In fact, while we were waiting, Don, we were just discussing Edwina Norton's herbal guide.
Yes, I was saying that you think, with your excellent research, it could be a big seller. Donald?
Sorry.
I was just saying that you think a herbal guide to healthy life could do very well.
Oh, yes, there are plenty of oddballs and cranks around who'll buy it.
Oddballs and cranks. I expected you to come out with a banner at any moment saying Yanks go home.
I didn't know he ate garlic by the lorry load.
You opened your mouth. You said something crass.
At least I don't reek of garlic.
Oh, don't be so facetious. They are odorless garlic capsules. You can read all about them in Chapter 5 of Edwina Norton's book. Edgar, we were just discussing the Shirley Lee Sheffield deal.
Yes, wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry about this morning. It really was circumstances beyond my control.
Don, this is a great day for Oasis, so let's just forget it. It could happen to anyone.
Thank you.
Now, Sunday. I want to discuss the arrangements for lunch with Shirley Lee Sheffield. As I told you on the phone, it's most important the two of you meet.
Don't you think it'd be a rather good idea if Donald was there too? I mean, his invaluable experience and expertise could only give Miss Lee Sheffield even more confidence in Oasis.
Sure. I want her to meet as many of our people as possible. The thing is, we have something of a problem. Miss Lee Sheffield is, well, how shall I put it? Well, to purloin a phrase, a bit of an oddball. She never eats in public places, one of her eccentricities. Now, I was going to suggest lunch at my apartment, but unfortunately, Mrs. Franklin's not at all well. Her old trouble. So it's a matter of finding somewhere suitably hospitable.
Why don't you and Miss Lee Sheffield come and have lunch at my house? You too, Donald.
Well, that sounds marvelous. Don't you think so, Don?
Yes, marvellous. What sort of time would you like us?
Oh, don't forget the tennis photo of you and Jonathan in the study, just in case anyone wanders in there.
I've got it. Right, the only photos left are of you and the children on their own, or you on your own.
Well done.
Yeah, aren't they going to think it odd not seeing any photos of me around?
You're going to think it a darn sight odder if they do see photos of you around.
You know what I mean. And not one photograph of your husband.
That's why I want you to pop over to Olive's. She's lending me one of Martin on a camel in Saudi. She's also got a nice one of him and me at the Tyndall's wedding. Oh, and that super snap of Martin with Jonathan and Emma at Chessington Zoo in the reptile house.
That was years ago.
I know, it'll look very good. Pass me that dish.
You've got everything worked out.
Yes. No, not that dish, that dish.
Oh, sorry. Well, I suppose I might as well get dressed and be on the move. I don't want to be around when they arrive.
It is only 11:15. I could do with some help, you know.
You wouldn't have my help if I was in Saudi Arabia.
Well, you're not. You're here, so start peeling the potatoes.
Oh, well, it's worth a try. I don't know why you invited Anthea and Peter Stewart.
Oh, Edgar wants her to meet as many people as possible. Oh, don't forget to do your phones.
Oh, thanks for the reminder.
Don't worry, it was on my list.
Hey, what are you going to call yourself?
What?
Well, you've never used your married name in the office. Someone may ask you what it is.
Oh, no, thank heavens you thought of that.
Ah, not on the list, eh?
No. I don't know. Smith, Jones, what do you think?
Well, it's nothing to do with me. I'm not your husband.
Oh, get that, would you, darling?
Hello? Miss Fielding? Oh, you mean Mrs. Smith-Jones? Yeah, well, this is the gardener speaking. I'll just give her a shout. Who shall I say is calling? Mr. Franklin. Right, hang on. Sorry? Oh, Mr. Frank Lamb. And Mrs. Smith-Jones, there's a Mr. Frank Lamb on the phone for you.
Thank you, Bert. Hello, Edgar. Oh, yes, that was Bert, my gardener. He's a bit doddery, but a great help while my husband's away. Yes. Sorry? No. No, you didn't. Ah. Well, yes, thanks for letting me know. Right. Yes. Goodbye, Edgar.
Are they coming?
Oh, they're coming, all right.
Well, what did he want?
He wondered if he'd remember to tell me that Shirley Lee Sheffield is a vegetarian. Stupid crank. Another sherry, Miss Lee Sheffield.
Thank you, Caroline, my dear. And please, please call me Shirley. I can't have my editor being so formal.
Of course.
After all, we're going to be working very closely together.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
I've always thought of my editors as sort of literary midwife, you know, helping me with my babies.
Really, that's a lovely way of putting it.
Yes, that's how I see my books, you see. They're my babies, I give birth to them, and you are the godmother.
How lovely.
Beautiful.
Fascinating.
Very nice.
I've never had any children, but I imagine it's not any more painful than trying to give birth to a book.
I don't think Caroline would agree with you. She's had 5.
5? My God. No wonder your husband's gone to Saudi Arabia for a year. He needs a rest. Oh! Oh, is this your family?
Yes, that's Martin, my husband, on a camel.
Oh, camel, yeah.
And there are Jonathan and Emma with their daddy at Chassington Zoo, and this is one of all the children.
Aren't they darling? They all left home.
Yes, yes. The twins are in Canada. Sarah's doing anthropology somewhere in Mexico. Emma teaches in Yorkshire, and Jonathan's in his first year at Oxford.
Wonderful. You're a very clever girl.
Well, my husband had something to do with it.
You must miss him.
Oh, yes, of course, but he's off and away. I'm used to it. Oh, Donald, you mustn't go without your tankard. Thanks so much for lending it to me. We had a German beer keller evening the other night at the local tennis club, and Donald lent me his tankard. Thank you so much. I've been meaning to bring it into the office for ages.
Well, that's all right. Did the evening go well?
Super, except my lederhosen were too tight. Shall we eat? I got spinach quiche and a salad. Is that all right?
Just wonderful.
Fantastic.
I might have a little teeny one later.
Do you think I could just use your loo?
Oh, yes, of course, Donald. It's upstairs on the right. Thank you. There we are. More coffee.
Fantastic.
Another chamomile tea, Shirley.
No, thank you, my dear. That was beautiful. It was a beautiful lunch, a beautiful day, and you are a beautiful, beautiful person. But I really think we ought to make a move.
Must you?
Shirley likes to take a nap around 5, and I promised we'd get her back to the hotel.
Now, where's my pocketbook? I mean, my handbag.
Here it is.
Oh. Oh, my God, look at that.
What?
That model. Isn't that just a darling little church?
That's the House of Commons. Isn't it, Caroline?
Yes, my husband made it just before he went abroad.
May I see it, please?
Of course.
Let me.
You're careful. It looks fragile.
Oh, isn't that the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen?
Well, it really is something.
Beautiful. Look, if you look through, you can see he's made all the leaded lights in the windows.
Really?
Yes.
Be careful. We don't want the whole thing going up in smoke.
Oh, get that, would you, Arnold, if you don't mind?
Yes, of course.
Why does 1 clock face say 12:15? Is that significant?
No, they're all meant to say.
Father don't mind us just turning up like this.
No, they're really easygoing. It's Liberty Hall here at the weekends. They'll be pleased to see us. Hi, Dad.
Caroline, someone to see you.
Who is it?
I don't know. They didn't say.
Oh, well, excuse me. I won't be here.
It really is beautifully made.
Caroline's husband must be a very clever man.
I just don't understand it. Mum, what the hell is going on? Dad just shut the door on us.
No, don't go in there. This is Harriet. Look, never mind. No time for that now. Look, I've just got 10 seconds to explain. You know about the situation at Oasis. Well, our boss and a lot of other people are here, so just remember, your father is not your father. He is Donald Fairchild, sales and marketing director, but you've never met him. I'm Caroline Fielding, but my married name is Smith-Jones, so you are Jonathan Smith-Jones, and you are?
Harriet Appleby.
Yes, that'll be fine. Oh, by the way, I'm Jonathan's mum.
Hello.
Do you live very far away, Dad?
No, quite close, just the other side of Gerrard's Cross, a few miles away.
May I introduce my son? Jonathan Smith-Jones and Harriet...
Appleby.
Yes, that's right. They just popped down from Oxford for the afternoon. This is Shirley Lee Sheffield, Jonathan and Harriet.
Hi.
Anthea Duxbury.
How do you
Harriet.
do? Hello.
Edgar Franklin, my boss. And this is Edgar's
Jonathan.
assistant, Anthony DeVito, Jonathan and Harriet. Peter Stewart and Donald Fairchild. He's the sales and marketing director.
How do you do? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Fairchild.
Well, we better get going. Thank you very much, Caroline.
Yes, thank you very much. It was wonderful. Oh, I am so sorry.
Oh, dear. Won't your husband be dreadfully upset?
No, he can always make another one. He's a very clever man.